Facebook is holding its annual shareholders meeting today, and a decision needs to be made. Shareholders will vote whether or not billionaire Peter Thiel will keep his seat on the social media giant's board of directors. So joining me now to talk all about this is Mark Spoonhour. He is the editor-in-chief over at Tom's Guide. So Mark, let's put this kind of in perspective and set it up.
Sure.
Talk to us a little bit about the controversy surrounding billionaire investor Peter Thiel. Why is his re-election even being questioned at this point?
It really comes down to his activism when it comes to the case against Gawker and the lawsuit that was brought against them because of a sex tape that they posted of Hulk Hogan, but it's also extended to other cases. And his role, Peter Thiel has admitted that he has bankrolled some of those efforts to essentially bankrupt Gawker. And I think, part of the controversy stems from this whole right of the free press and whether or not one of Facebook's board members is infringing upon that.
All right, so basically Peter Thiel, one of Facebook's early investors, by the way, and current board member, funded a lawsuit to bankrupt a media outlet. Now, this privacy lawsuit, it also shed some light on a couple other things, right? Peter Thiel is a Trump supporter.
Yep.
Does his board seat have more to do with the bankruptcy of Gawker Media or his political affiliation or something else, or should they even be linked? Can he separate his professional obligations as a board member of Facebook from everything else he does outside as a personal, private citizen?
Well, I think another way to look at it is, look at Mark Zuckerberg himself. At the F8 conference in April, he sort of came out against Trump and was using language like, using words of fear and building walls. He didn't mention Trump by name, but he's obviously anti-Trump. And there's a lot of Silicon Valley companies who are against Trump. So the fact that Thiel supports Trump shouldn't disqualify him from being a board member. If anything, it actually might make Facebook look a little bit more balanced in light of some of the controversy surrounding their supposedly favoring liberal news as opposed to conservative news.
We forget that was an issue just a few weeks back. Now,
Yeah.
Now, what is the risk, Mark, to Facebook as a company, as a public company, a mega cap public tech company, if, say, Peter Thiel stays on board? Is there a risk? Or if so, why? If not, why not?
I do think that there's a risk of a backlash, not because of the Gawker lawsuit, but because of Trump, just because there's so much controversy surrounding him and some of the statements he's said about Muslims. And just a lot of people are trying to create distance, even some Republicans, between themselves and Trump. But I don't know how long it's going to last, because ultimately it's about Trump more than it is about Facebook and their board members. So I think for everyday users of Trump, and even for some investors, it'll be more like inside baseball. It's more like, is Facebook really innovating? Are they making the service more sticky? Not so much about what's happening inside the company.
All right, so maybe a segmentation between the stock and investors themselves versus what's happening with their individual board members. Let's button this up here. A few weeks ago here, the chief operating officer of Facebook, Sheryl Sandberg, very well known, said that Peter Thiel is staying on board as a member, but how certain can she really be, about this whole situation? She is an insider for sure.
Yeah.
How much weight are we going to give her?
Well, a lot, because it would be shocking if she went on the record. This was at a conference where there was, hundreds of people in attendance, and people reported on this that Thiel was going to stay on the board. So this would be a huge about face for Zuckerberg. So he would have to explain why he changed his mind.
There's so many things going on, lots of moving parts, of course, with everything, especially large cap technology companies. Mark Spoonhour, thank you so much for joining us. That's Mark Spoonhour, the editor-in-chief over at Tom's Guide. And thanks for watching. I'm Dominic Chu. Have a great day.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.